Andy, my man.
How are you? I put the video sideways. Is that correct?
Awesome.
I know there's instructions that you sent me, so.
You got it. How was the instructions? Did you like the instructions?
Yeah, it was pretty simple. Click the square or 2 square boxes and then turn your camera sideways.
Awesome, man. I learned that from the best. Always be specific. Tell people what you wanted to do.
That's right.
I want to thank you, man, for this opportunity. You're awesome. I mean, I listened to you at Kajabi Impact Summit. You gave so much value, tremendous value. You were the highlight of the event, in my opinion. And you're so humble for doing this. I really appreciate it. I'm just speechless. And I want to go ahead and give a little bio about you. I don't want to mess anything up. So Neil Patel is New York Times best-selling author. Forbes named him top 10 marketer in the world. He was recognized as top 100 entrepreneur under the age of 30 by President Obama. He gets 2.5 million visits to his website organically for free. Right, Neil? For free.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. It's amazing, man. And I did some research. I mean, I went deep last night. I was watching some interviews about you. You hack everything. You've gone far to hack driving, real estate, your mom. We're gonna get into that in a little bit, but it's crazy how this guy thinks, guys. You guys are gonna learn a lot from him. So I'm gonna jump right into it, if you don't mind, with the first question.
Let's do it.
Because I know you got a busy time, and I know I read somewhere that you only eat between 11 and 6. So I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. Hopefully you're not too hungry. Are you still doing that? Are you still?
I do that. I tend to eat actually, yeah, or sometimes 10 to 6, sometimes noon to 6, but I tend to cut it off at 6. I do intermittent fasting and it helps quite a bit.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. So the first question I have for you, what is the most basic effective hack to show up on top of Google's search result?
Build a brand. Do things like Instagram Live, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. The reason I say that is Eric Schmidt once said brands are how you separate the good companies from the bad companies. And I don't know the exact wording he used in the quote, but what he was getting at, and this is very true for SEO, you can do link building, you can do on-page SEO, you can do all the stuff to try to get ranked higher, but if more people are searching for your brand, it tells Google that, hey, this is a legitimate company, and they place you much higher because they know people want to hear about you, see about your company, and be on your site. That's
so true. And it's the cheapest way, right? If somebody like Neil Patel types the keyword, do you ever pay for Neil Patel? Do you ever you don't need to, as far as ads go? I wonder if have you ever seen competitors trying to use your name and
they have, but it's not too effective, right? Because
Exactly.
It's not like a marketing tool. Like if someone's looking for an Apple MacBook and then they end up typing in, oh, here's a very similar laptop that's half the price, that makes sense. But people, when they're coming to me, they're not buying anything. They're just coming to me. So if someone bids on it, it's not like they're going to make money from it. They would just lose cash.
They just want to learn from you. Exactly. Good point. Okay. So the next question, how's the best way to choose a marketing company to help you attract customers online? So I'm sure a lot of people have challenges with this. How can you trust the marketing company if you're looking for someone? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, you look for their track record, their case studies, their testimonials. You have them submit a proposal on how they're going to help you. You have to make them show you how they're going to grow your company. But if they don't show you anything, don't trust them. If they can show you what they're going to do step by step and outline their process, their plan, cool, then you can potentially take the risk. But till then, I wouldn't worry.
Good point. Good point. All right. What should a business owner's top priority be when it comes to attracting local customers on Google?
Ooh, local customers on Google. As a business owner, if you want to attract local customers, you need to really emphasize on the local reviews. And I know that sounds silly. People are like, oh, reviews, what's the big difference? But from all the studying and the research we've done, we found that getting the rankings isn't that hard. Getting the listings, they're not that hard. But if your reviews aren't amazing, you're not going to do well. So the key is to get the reviews. Encourage, ask people to review. When people leave negative reviews, don't get mad at them. Try to understand why and improve your service, your product, so that way you can keep getting better and better.
On point. Yeah, that's what I say all the time. Reviews are very important. 90% of us, what do we do when we go buy something? We look at the reviews, right? I mean, every time I buy something, my final decision is from the reviews. And it's that sometimes those reviews could not be real, but that's how our mentality works.
Yep.
Okay. I saw a blog post. I don't remember what it was, but you embedded a video inside the blog post. Does that help with ranking, to embed a video inside your blog post?
No, it more so helps with video views. It can help with the video rankings on YouTube, but it doesn't really help with your organic Google rankings.
Even if you do all the title, everything right with the video, it doesn't help. Okay. All right. And I hear you all the time talk about Google Trend. What do you use Google Trend for?
When you're going after industry or a category, you want to see if it's going up, it's going down, it's declining. That way you're riding a wave versus riding it crash and decline. You want to catch things when they're going up. You don't want to catch things when they're going down. If you're creating a business on a trend that is declining drastically and it'll fade away, then you're creating a declining business.
Okay. So you don't really use that tool for doing a blog or something, trying to figure out what to write about?
Not really, no.
Okay, we got to get into that. I know what you use. I know your secrets. Here, that's the next question. What can people get out of HooverSuggest? Something amazing tool that you created. And I know you're working on some big things in the next 30 days. I got your email. Why don't you talk about that and the extra features that's coming?
So I'm doing a few things. Some I haven't announced, but I'll tell you what they are. One, we're going to make HooverSuggest work with local SEO. So within 30 days, you'll be able to search for keyword data on any city in the world, and you'll get all that data for free, what's popular, suggestions, etc. Number two, you're going to be able to view HooverSuggest on a global level. So now you do keyword research. You're saying, I want to do keyword research for United States or New York City. But what about globally? So we're going to add in a worldwide setting so you can see data across the whole globe. And then we're also going to add in a content ideas section, which is kind of like BuzzSumo. So you can type in a keyword. We'll show you all the popular blog posts on that keyword, sorted by backlinks, social shares, and search traffic. So what keywords are each of those blog posts ranking for, their positions, how many visits is it driving, all that kind of stuff.
That's awesome. And right now, what are people mostly using it for?
Keyword research and competitive analysis, because you can put in a competitor's URL. It tells you their traffic and what keywords they rank for, all their top pages, how many backlinks they have. We even have a report called Backlinks. You put in any URL or domain, shows you all the people linking to it. And within the next 30 days, we're also releasing an SEO analyzer. So you can put in any URL and we'll crawl up to 500 pages and tell you all the errors that your site has.
That's awesome. And it's all for free.
Yes.
Well, at least for now, right?
At least for now, but my plan is I'm trying to keep it for free forever. No guarantees, but that is my goal.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, thank you for doing that, because I know that's going to help out a lot of people.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what are the top 3 tools you use every day?
Other than HooverSuggest, I use Google Analytics. And that's mainly it. I use Google Analytics and I use BuzzSumo, but I'll end up releasing a free version so you don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
But I don't use a ton of tools. See, I think there's too many. Oh, we use HubSpot a lot. We use it more so for our marketing CRM.
What do you use?
HubSpot.
HubSpot, okay.
But think of it this way. There's so many tools. Everyone's focusing on all these reports instead of taking action. Stop paying attention to tools. Yes, even I'm saying HooverSuggest. You can use it. It's great. But if you don't do anything with the data, there's no point in using the tool. It's not about how many tools you can use. It's about what can you do on a daily basis.
Exactly. Okay, so for someone that wants to start blogging to get some traffic and on a low budget, what would you recommend as far as which platform to use and a hosting company?
I like WordPress and I like WP Engine.
W what?
WP Engine.
Okay. What hosting, is that a hosting company?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, I gotta look that up. Okay, so part of my branding hack is that I wear this pink shirt, and I don't know what it is. Like, what do you think as far as psychology? Because I know you get into that a lot. Did you do that in the beginning? Because I've noticed you always wear like a white V-neck shirt. Is that something because it's just simple, you don't want to think about it? Because for me, it's kind of the both. I don't want
No, I'm lazy. Like, I'm wearing a white buttoned up, close enough to a V-neck. I have a ton of V-necks as well. I'm just lazy. That's why I'm wearing it. Like, I'm wearing a hoodie. You know what I mean? Like, there's no branding. I used to wear really nice clothes all the time, and I'd be like, this is great. This is great, and this is going to be amazing, and it'll make me look better. And then I got lazy, and then I stopped doing all that. And now I just wear V-necks and chill.
Yeah. But I mean, for somebody that's starting out, do you think does it help with branding if you always wear the same thing so people will remember you? Oh, that's the guy with the pink shirt. Or no, it doesn't really matter.
I don't think it matters too much. More so what matters is the value you're providing, the advice, the content, all that kind of stuff.
Right. But you do think, though, as far as your website coloring, because I've noticed you use orange, right?
Yeah, I try to make it stand out. We use orange because when we were testing it, it boosted conversions, but we didn't use orange because I was like, yeah, orange is a cool color.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So there's the psychology behind that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, so you're known for hacking everything, like driving, dating, real estate, your mom in Vegas. How do you come up with these hacks? And what's the latest hack you came up with, like a life hack you came up with?
Oh, I don't do too many hacks these days. My life is pretty simple and boring and plain, and I like it. For me, that's great. Boring is amazing. When it's not boring, there's something wrong. My mind is just creative. I look to solve problems, and I try to figure it out as fast as possible. So, but yeah, I've had so many hacks over the years. You know, my latest hack is living a healthier life. And the way I do that is through intermittent fasting. And then I take CBD oil pills, which helps with inflammation. And that's been great. My bones and muscles don't ache as much, so that's been good. I work out for 15 minutes a day at home using YouTube. There's this guy called the Body Coach. His name is Joe on YouTube. It's free, and I just look it up and I take one of his classes, and like I'm cranking. I'm good to go.
You're good to go. That's all you need, 15, 20 minutes. I try to go for a walk around the neighborhood. That's my exercise sometimes.
Walk is good. My wife and I go for a walk almost every single day, and we walk at least 2 miles.
Nice. But I love that driving hack you talked about. That I don't know if you're living in Vegas back then, and you didn't
Seattle. And I would let someone have my car for free. They paid for the gas. I think I was paying for insurance, or they paid for insurance. I don't know how that worked. I'm pretty sure I was paying for insurance, and they also had their own insurance as well. And yeah, they would just drive me to the airport and pick me up, and that was really convenient.
Yeah, so anytime he would keep your car, so anytime you needed to go somewhere, he would come and pick you up.
Yeah.
That's cool. I might try that and see how it goes.
Now there's Uber. See, when I did a lot of these hacks,
yeah, you're right.
A lot of these apps, and like even now with like food and getting them, like I can just Postmates. I don't need half the hacks because there's apps for all this stuff.
Yeah, Postmates. So you use Postmates a lot?
I do.
Awesome. Let's see. There's a few more here. Oh yeah, the employee retention that I kind of could relate to that is that you are very personal with your employees. You know, you get into like their personal life, and a lot of people think that that's not the right way. But when I was running my restaurant, I used to do the same thing you were talking about, and I kept all my key employees this way. They never left.
No, you need to build a relationship. I was talking to one of my buddies, Chad, and we were talking about face masks. I was like, oh, what mask you got to use? I'm like, you should try this one. You know, because I used to go to spas a lot more because I used to live on top of one. So then I got into the habit. I'm like, oh, I tried this out. And I was just chatting with him. He's like, is this all you called for? I'm like, yeah, nothing else. I didn't need anything. And he was like, cool, thanks. And, you know, it's just, I like to know what's happening in my employees' personal lives, if there's anything I can help with, any family issues that I can help solve. So all that stuff is important to me.
Yeah, exactly. And you mentioned that you don't have to pay them that much. You don't have to keep incentivize them with bonuses.
No, money doesn't solve most problems. We do pay really well, but we pay better than most people by far. But still, that doesn't solve it. You need that relationship. You need to make sure people are continue growing and learning, and you need to be there when they're in their time of needs. That's important.
Exactly. That was a really that was a key point you mentioned, and I'm like, damn, that's what I used to do.
Yeah.
And also, this is another thing we have in common. And you use the word give away the farm, and I use, with value comes trust.
Yes.
And lately, what I've been doing is I go and audit random businesses that follow me on Instagram. It's just been a couple of weeks I've been doing this, and then just the other day I got a message from the owner saying, where's that video? I want to see that video, because I knew it's gonna trigger something. It's only been a few weeks I've been trying this hack, but do you have any suggestions for anybody regarding that?
Yeah. So, and I love what you're doing. So the key is, it's not about trying to sell people on your products and services. It's about helping out people so much that they're like, why don't I just pay you to do this? Because you already know how to do it and you're the expert. So whatever you're creating, if someone can't take it and do it on their own, you're not providing enough value.
Exactly. Because just the other day, somebody said, why are you sharing all this? Is it free? I'm like, yeah, it's free. But I know you're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Most
people don't do it. I would say 99.99% of people won't take action. Sadly, I wish almost everyone took action.
Exactly. And I want people to understand, look, do this, just follow these steps, but they watch one video and then they don't want to watch anymore. They don't want to do the actions. Okay, so let me see here. Just last 3 questions and that's it. Okay, what would you do if you weren't a marketer?
I'd probably be in investment banking or the hedge fund world.
Hedge fund world. Awesome. What is your ultimate goal in life?
I don't really have a goal other than to just keep educating and helping people grow when it comes to marketing and their business, and that makes me happy.
That's awesome. That makes people like me happy too, for being able to talk to someone like you.
Nah, I'm just an average Joe. I'm appreciative that you have me here today.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. What is the biggest project you're working on right now?
HooverSuggest takes a lot of time, energy, and I believe it can change the marketing world, hopefully in better, and by making a tool that's accessible to everyone, help everyone get more traffic, and making it where that tool is easier to use. Hopefully it allows people to take more action.
That's awesome. I'm sure you're going to do that, man.
Thank you.
And talk about this event that's coming up in late June. I went on there. It looked like all the tickets were sold out.
Not yet. So what's happening is it's called Marketing School. We're doing a Marketing School live event. And you submit an application. Everyone, we don't judge anyone by the application. The more form fields you require, the more committed someone is. And then as slots open up, we send them the invite, and then they go fill out the Eventbrite. And then once they do that, we give them less than a week to verify that they're actually going to show up and attend, because it's a free event. And a lot of people don't verify. Then we send them a notice. The ones who don't verify still, we put them back on the waiting list, and then we give those tickets away to other people who filled out the form. And we just keep doing that until we fill up all the slots.
Okay, so where can I go exactly? Because when I went to the event...
singlegrain.com/DTLA. Fill out the form, and then you'll get emails as more slots open up. Because remember, not everyone's verifying that they're going to attend.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a free event. There's no way, right? We only can hold 200 people. So we want to make sure we actually have 200 people there versus 200 people asking for a ticket and only 50 show up.
That's a good point. So do you have to live in LA, or I live in
No, you don't have to live in LA. You just show that you're close enough that you can drive, or that you're flying in, or you booked a hotel or an airplane ticket or something like that.
Okay, so if you have like a home address, like your driver's license, you can show that.
It could be California. You'd be like, look, I'm far, but I'll be there. Here's my license. Like just something to show that you're committed and you're going to come. We're not looking to do anything with your information, or we're not looking to like say, oh, you know, we don't want you or we want you because these criteria. We just want to make sure if we give you a ticket, you'll come because it costs us money to do this. And, you know, we're paying out of our pockets. We want to make sure people attend.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you for everything you shared. You know, you're always to the point. That's what I love about you. And then where can people follow you? Like, I know you have the podcast marketing school, which I found recently, and I love it. It's to the point, and it's just 2 minutes a day. It's like sometimes even 1 minute. I'm like, this is great.
It was short and to the point. They can find me at neilpatel.com.
neilpatel.com. And the podcast is right there. There's a...
Yeah, I linked to it on my blog.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you, Neil. You've been great, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully I can make it to the event. Hopefully you guys will approve my application.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, and whatever order you're in, sooner the better, so that way it increases the chance. But again, thank you for having me, and thank you everyone for participating.
Thank you, Neil. I really appreciate your time.
Sounds good. Take care, everyone. Appreciate you guys being here.
Awesome. Take care. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.